Preparation's been very difficult. Staying focused is even harder because you got 6 weeks, you got to focus on nothing but fighting another man. And when you have all these additives in life, kids, fighters you're training, you have everything going on around you. It's very difficult to focus, but you must somehow. And when you find a way to focus, you got to learn how to find a way to stay focused. Because focusing is one thing, but staying focused is another. What better element to make me hold my focus than Mike Tyson?
We're not born to be humble. We're born to be humbled. Everybody know it. Here.
Boxing is a brutal sport. He dominated. His legs are huge. His thighs are huge. His arms are huge. His neck is huge. So it's like, it's very risky, yes, but God is in control of all. I was beating everybody in every weight class I was in. What you gonna do? It's like David and Goliath. He's a giant monster, we know.
And my ego's with me, and I'm saying, you think you fly, huh? You ain't shit. Look, the amateur get here and kick your ass. You better get on top of your game. You wanna get embarrassed in front of these people?
And I'm little old David who only has God on my side, which is only all I need.
And then the other ego say, F you, watch what I'm gonna do.
So Roy Jones came out and said that he made a mistake fighting Mike Tyson. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I agree with him. I think he definitely made a mistake fighting Mike Tyson. I told you that from the jump. Mike Tyson, he's too big and too strong for Roy Jones. Now, in my humble opinion, Roy Jones is top 5 greatest fighters of all time. In his prime, man, nobody could see Roy. Nobody could touch Roy. Roy is really the Matrix. It wasn't until he moved up to heavyweight and then moved down from heavyweight, gaining and losing 25 pounds of muscle in like a year span. Then he fought Tarver, I believe, and got knocked out. Now, first of all, he beat Tarver, but he hardly beat Tarver. He didn't look like himself. He didn't look like that same Roy that everybody forgot. He did not look like that same Roy. However, in the rematch, he did get stopped, I believe, because he was too old. The reflexes was gone. He got into bad habits because unlike Floyd Mayweather, who he's just like Juan. With time, he improved. But with Roy Jones, he relied on a lot of athletic ability of his since he was the most gifted fighter of all time. So by the time he made it to 35, his reflexes slowed down a whole bunch. His speed was no longer the same. And him gaining and losing a lot of pounds, it hurt him. So after that, after he got stopped by Tarver, some fighters could come back the same, like Manny Pacquiao. He got knocked out by Marquez, and it seemed like it never happened. Matter of fact, he came back better because he learned from his mistake. On the other hand, Roy, not so. He could never recover from that Tarver loss, and he was just not the same Roy, period. Like I said, he had gotten older. He abused his body by making the mistake of moving up to heavyweight and moving back down, right? So I say all of that just to make it clear that I know how great Roy is. Roy is top 5 greatest fighters of all time to me. And also, you guys got to remember, he could have went down as the greatest if he made the right decisions. Either way, there was a Mike Tyson fight available when he won the world title. Some way, somehow, the fight didn't get made. According to Roy, Mike didn't win at the time. According to Andre Ward, Mike Tyson offered Roy $40 million, but Roy was like, I'm going to build this fight up. I don't know which one is true. But now, obviously, the fight is here. Mike Tyson, he himself lost to that man in the mirror because he did not stay disciplined. I mean, Mike Tyson was the most gifted heavyweight, especially at his age. Him and Muhammad Ali, they were just beasts, especially in their prime. However, like I said, Mike lost to Douglas, then to Holyfield, then to Lennox. And by the time he lost to Lennox and Holyfield, truth be told, he was never the same. So by the time he faced a lot of fighters afterwards, he was getting stopped. He even blamed it on his spinal. He said, I broke my back. And the interviewer asked him, we're like, what are you talking about, Mike? He said, it's spinal. I know you guys recall that. So the point that I'm trying to make is that you have to remember Mike is not the same as well. But he recently took a lot of time off and he recovered. You know, at least his body, I felt like he got healed. Yeah, he been smoking a whole lot. Right now, he possibly on the moon. You know what I'm saying? Mike is so high, he on the moon as we speak. But one thing for sure, he relaxed, he calmed down, and he got in a great shape. So why do I say Roy Jones made a hell of a mistake? Is because Roy is a natural 154 pounder. He started his career at 154 and ended it at heavyweight. So he's a very small guy. And I recall when Mike fought Spinks and Spinks was shaking in the locker room. When Mike fought him, Spinks couldn't even keep Mike off of him because Mike is too big. You have to have the frame to be able to be physical with Mike in the inside in order to smother his work and keep him off of you in the first 2 rounds. Now, if you could survive 2 to 3 rounds, you could possibly drown Mike Tyson because he's going to be gassed out after a couple rounds. But that's the hardest thing to do, is actually survive a couple rounds with Mike Tyson. So I just cannot see Roy Jones being able to survive the first 2 rounds with Mike Tyson, especially if Mike Tyson comes at him looking for the KO. At first, I truly believe Roy thought this is an exhibition. It's going to be a friendly bout. That's possibly how it was presented to him. I know they offered him a lot of money. That's for sure. So I know he thought to himself that, man, this is a lot of money on the table. I'm going to go ahead and take that money and fight Mike Tyson in an exhibition bout where it's a friendly bout and go home. Then Roy Jones realized that Mike Tyson is coming for the kill because Mike said that this ain't a friendly bout. I'm coming to take his head off. So when Roy heard that, he requested VADA testing. Now, in my opinion, it should have been VADA testing from the jump. Then when he did that, they pushed the fight back because they said the fight is bigger than what they expected. So Roy took that opportunity and requested more money. He said, well, if the fight is bigger than we expected, then I want some more money. That's what Roy Jones told Mike Tyson and his team. So they offered him more money. But now he's saying he made a mistake taking the fight, even after they offered him more money. Now, why did Roy Jones say that? A lot of people started raising the $1 million question, is he trying to pull out? Because now a lot of fans might lose interest. But I truly believe that's not the case. I just believe that Roy is telling all of his fans, don't put your money on me. Don't bet on me and come at me after the fight saying, Roy, I put my house on you, Roy. Because he's telling you up front, man, I don't got no chance in the world against Mike Tyson, especially how he's looking right now. So Roy's just telling his fans up front, man, this is a dangerous fight for me. Pray for me. And don't put your money on the table for me. That's what he's telling all of the fans. You know what I'm saying? So I just believe that that's why Roy made them statements. He still want the bread. He still want the check. Because you got to remember, Mike Tyson did exhibition bouts before. I believe he did it one time with a headgear. And I think he dropped his opponent and held him up, looking out for him. You know what I'm saying? And he did not go for the kill. And he wasn't even in a good shape, if I'm being truthful. Also, Shaq, he sparred, or he had an exhibition bout with Sugar Shane Mosley and Oscar De La Hoya, where they were pretty much toying with each other. It wasn't until Floyd Mayweather came to the game and fought this dude overseas, the Japan guy, I don't recall his name, and went for the kill from round 1. Now, people said it was fixed because Floyd Mayweather, he pillow fisted. But see, that's the people that don't know shit about boxing. Because Floyd Mayweather was competing against the best in the sport of boxing. He was fighting guys 20 pounds bigger than him, the Canelos of the world, Every fighter pretty much at welterweight had a weight advantage on him. So he was the smaller guy. He had a lot of hand issues. So he was no longer that pretty boy Floyd that was a puncher boxer. You know what I'm saying? So by the time he was at welterweight, he fought a lot of guys bigger than him. So that's why his knockouts decreased, because as you go up in competition, that's what usually happened. So when he fought the Japan guy, I knew it wasn't fixed. I just knew that the guy was just too small. That's the first time Floyd Mayweather fought a guy when Floyd is the bigger guy. Floyd had a 20 pounds advantage. You don't give no Floyd Mayweather 20 pounds advantage. He gonna look like Mike Tyson. And that's exactly what happened. But I think that's what Roy thought. I think he pretty much assumed it's going to be an exhibition-friendly bout. Came to find out, this is real. When it comes with Mike, everything you're going to get is real. Shout out to my man, Led Mass. Way to break things down, young man. I appreciate it. You know, that's what I do. Breaking it down every single minute of every single second of every single round. That's how we do it. So I appreciate the love and support. If you got any question, all you have to do is just throw a super chat, because like I said, I'm multitasking, so I can't really keep up with the comment section if anybody got a question. Shout out to OG Swag. Like I said, keep me upgraded when it comes to any decafs, because a decaf get a VIP pass straight to debating. And I'm giving out a $100 gift card for anybody that got the cojones to call in and put a blemish on our key record. That's how we gonna do it, because like I said, I can't even pay a decaf to call in. All of these decafs in the comment section, every time I'm challenging them, they don't have the cojones to call in. Quit treating me like the Iron Mike Tyson of debating. Quit treating me like the young Devin, and call in. Guys, subscribe below if you're trying to get smarter by the minute. If you're trying to get dumber by the second, don't. And listen to these decafs. The dumb, casual ass fans that don't know shit about boxing.
You don't know shit about
peace, inshallah. So to all of the decafs, grow some cojones and call in, because some of you decafs act like you got female parts. With that being stated, it's split decision. It's my take, the fans' take, but the truth take separate. There's two sides to every story, but when the truth is spoken, the other side is nothing but a lie. And that's the new media way. We always speak the whole absolute truth, and we put it together like puzzle. I could care less about an opinion. Facts over emotion. We don't speak emotionally. We speak factually and logically, and we support our logic with facts. Some of these decafs, they be acting like Stevie Wonder, like they don't see the facts and the truth right in front of their face. So like I said, I already put the whole truth together like puzzle. I stick with the truth from day one. I will always stick with the truth to the end of my days. That's just how I roll with the truth, and I come with the truth. So if you don't like the truth, you ain't gonna like AKHi. AKHi is undefeated because I speak the truth. The truth is undefeated, not AKHi. I'm just speaking the truth. That's why I'm over here knocking cats left and right, because it's easy work. You guys making it easy on me. So grow some cojones and call in. Quit treating AKHi like the Iron Mike of debate and the most feared. I know the truth is these decafs kryptonite. Well, please come with a better argument next time, because if I had a lower IQ, I could have enjoyed y'all pathetic debate. But I have a higher IQ. I'll be dead ass losing brain cells debating with you decafs, because you guys come with nothing but your opinion ass excuse, the dusty excuses that I gotta brush off before talking about it, because it'd be so dusty.
They call me the problem, but you can call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Don't have the cojones to call in. The trolls in the comment section, to the biased media.
Please tell me why you always leave.
Why you guys
Please tell me why you always leave.
But never call in. To this day, you guys never call in.
To this day.
I mean, it's getting bad.
Hold it, you're not that pretty. I'm a bad man. Wait. I still got the world. I still got the world. I still got the world.
I bear witness, there's only one God, Allah, and Muhammad is his final messenger. That's what I said, Larry, on the bungle fight. Thanking you.
They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, Anybody can get it.